Welcome back. In our summaries tonight, the Environment Minister has announced the establishment of a plastic fund. Plus, oil prices rise after Iraq missile attacks. Details next.
Minister of Environment, Science and Technology and Innovation, MESTI, Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng, has announced the establishment of a plastic fund to support plastic management in Ghana. According to him, a fund administrator was appointed 6 weeks ago to collect levies. A 7-member committee tasked to investigate the alleged smuggling of rosewood for export has presented its report to Kwekwa Sumatreme. Government, through the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, set up the committee headed by Mr. Benito Wusubio, a deputy minister of the ministry, in August last year to investigate illegal rosewood smuggling. The Oil Palm Program Manager for Solidaridad, an international not-for-profit organization, Nicholas Isakagbana, has called for a deliberate state intervention to promote the oil palm industry because it can fetch the country huge foreign exchange earnings. He said policy and financing were critical in promoting the sector and creating jobs within the oil palm value chain in the country. Oil prices have risen after 2 bases hosting U.S. troops in Iraq were hit by ballistic missiles. Brent crude was up by 1.4% at $69.21 per barrel in the middle of the Asian trade, easing back from earlier gains. So-called safe haven assets like gold and the Japanese yen also rose on the news. The fugitive ex-Nissan boss Carlos Ghosn has said the decision to flee Japan, where he was charged with financial misconduct, was the most difficult of his life. Speaking at a highly anticipated news conference, Mr. Ghosn said his treatment went against international standards of justice. He claimed he was left with no other choice but to flee to protect himself and his family.